I am a full fan and in favor of small channels really catapulting their growth and growing as quickly as possible, regardless of all the YouTube information and YouTube gurus that are out there. This video is going to break down absolutely what matters of what the gurus say, what doesn't matter, what's outdated, and what you really truly need to focus on. As a creator myself, who's amassed over 10 million views on this YouTube platform and over 220,000 subscribers on my other channels, I want to talk about the substance and what really works. So you know exactly what to ignore, but more importantly, where to double down on your focus. So if your channel is up and coming and you're trying to hit that next 10,000 subscriber milestone, go ahead and type in growth in the comments and let's get going. The first thing that absolutely has to get mentioned and not ignored is SEO. Like, it is so confusing nowadays to so many people. What is YouTube SEO now? Like, is it the tags? Is it the metadata? Is it the secondary keywords? Is it the end screen? Like, what is SEO nowadays? So honestly, now that AI is dominant in the algorithm's evaluation of when YouTube videos get published, YouTube SEO nowadays is title and thumbnail. That's it. Okay. The secondary thing to both of those is the hook. Like, title, thumbnail, and hook are SEO. Okay. If those things are off, your video won't get ranked anywhere. It won't get ranked on the homepage of YouTube. It won't get ranked on Google. It'll just be in the dark abyss of YouTube and it won't come out. All right. So what matters is that you spend all your time, focus, and attention on developing the right hook and the thumbnail and title. Now, I've made several videos, including this one, about 18 things I do to grow more and get more views after I upload a video. Okay, so I'll leave that here or link it in the description. But basically, there is a science and a method and things that you want to do to hook visually, but also what you say in the beginning. Also, if you do have editing, which we will talk about editing later on in this video, you want your editor to go ham, okay, on the intros of the video, meaning tons of B-roll up front, visual effects, things that like really hook them in. The video that I posted right before this one was the story about how my main channel got hacked and deleted at 91,000 subscribers. That's probably one of my most favorite intros that my editors have created of all time. It's just like doom doom doom. It's like a movie, okay? But here's the thing, I still see smaller creators. I literally had a potential client come to me the other day and she's like, I need help with the keywords. And I'm like, oh no. She's like, and I said, oh no, because I'm like, oh, there's a spider up there on the wall. Should I wipe it down or should I just I'll let it go? Not important. But anyways, this creator was like, she's been stuck at 4,000 subscribers for probably the past 2 years. She's had her channel for 6 and she's still thinking that SEO and keyword research and the volume search every month matters, which it absolutely does not. And so I did not know how to really like explain that to her without her being so adamant about like, oh, I need the keywords. It's all about the keywords. Where am I going wrong in my search volume? So that's the thing, is like vidIQ and TubeBuddy are trying to stay more and more relevant and stop positioning themselves as a keyword research tool, because that function in this ever-changing landscape of YouTube, and especially with AI, is getting more and more obsolete. So what I tried to explain to her is like, hey, the model is like shifting to where like we need titles that are curiosity based, that involve your lived experiences. Like, I verb this in X amount of time. Like, I helped 30 clients lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Here's how, right? This is lived experience now that matters so much on YouTube, and that is SEO. Pair that with amazing transformational style thumbnail, and then pair that with like an opening hook that's either in a bold statement, a question prompt, or something very curiosity based. Like, those 3 hook formats are what really, really works in the beginning of a YouTube video. The other thing about visuals and hooks is, in this world of wanting to feel raw and authentic and even consume that type of content, like having a prop with you, like maybe it's a mini whiteboard, or in this case it's a journal, or if you're doing a book review, like have the book in hand. Another type of hook is you driving in your car. People love listening and watching content of people that have the camera on while they film in their car. Okay, it's one of those things because it's that vibe when you're talking in your car to your camera, you are spilling your most rawest moments. Okay, you are being super authentic and you're just letting it free flow. That is what people want to hear. Like, the whole scripting and the tight cuts and the animation, that's all great, but people want the real you. right? The real you. And so, there's different types of hook interrupts that you can leverage with both things that you have in person, but also where you are. Because if maybe you normally film in a studio in your house, you go film in your car, or you go film out in nature by the trees or wherever, in your backyard or in a swing chair, something like that. So to sum up all of that, stop doing traditional keyword research. Like, it does not matter. Stop. Now, moving on to shorts. If there's anybody that's still telling you to like double down and triple down and trying to reverse engineer shorts, like, just stop with the YouTube shorts. Shorts, again, like, they're doing a great job now of cross-promoting your long-form content, right? So when people land on a short now, they are getting retargeted for a long-form video when somebody goes to a desktop, which is amazing. But please still limit the shorts. Like, don't go posting 2 shorts a day on your channel so that you can make up for the long-form content that you're not posting. It doesn't work that way. So cut that out. Descriptions, over editing. What I meant by descriptions is nowadays metadata in the descriptions, meaning keywords to the title. Stuffing your descriptions with keywords that have to do with the main title is kind of an obsolete thing and doesn't help move the needle of discoverability. Nowadays, I have to admit though, I'm nervous about doing this, but nowadays I see more and more, especially business owners, right? Just putting the bare minimum in descriptions, like, hey, here's my link to work with me. Here's my link to this and that. They have like 3 links and nothing else. And I'm like, that's nice, because before, and I say that lightly because I still do this. I have several links in my description still, probably like 7 links total. And I'm thinking about like just having literally 2 links in there and nothing else. Okay. No description, nothing like that. But at the end of the day, I still think there is a little bit of value of putting a keyword rich description in the description. So just kind of test that on your own thing, but definitely having the metadata in or out of the description is not a key factor in going viral. And then the over editing, I think more and more audiences everywhere, especially in the educational space, whether you're a business expert, coach, consultant, service-based provider, when you're giving value, plain editing, basic sidebar information, basic lower thirds are holding a lot of weight. Okay, as I mentioned, go ham with the over editing in the beginning, but doing that throughout the entire video, it kind of hurts to watch, right? If you have constant twirling and spinning and transitions and dings and dongs and cha-chings everywhere, okay, it's a lot and people don't want that anymore. The other thing, if you're a small creator, start doing this right away. Start building up your B-roll library. What that means is get somebody to film you just with your iPhone, walking around town, eating a burger, working at your desk, journaling, riding a bike, like whatever you do on a day-to-day basis, B-roll it, meaning get clips so that your editors can use it as B-roll, like story blocks and Envato Elements. They have really great stock footage, but nothing at all beats B-roll stock footage of you. Okay, so if you can dig up even super old videos, like back from the 1900s, aka the 1990s, like if you have super old vintage footage, even better. Also, we don't need to be distributing content just for the sake of distributing content, right? So traditionally you think, oh, I have one long form YouTube video, let me repurpose it and post it on Facebook and share the link on LinkedIn and share the link, at Lemon Drop or wherever you're posting it nowadays. If where you're posting it doesn't help boost the video, then it's kind of pointless, okay, to do all of these things. Because, for example, I've probably posted hundreds of videos to my Twitter X account. I don't know. They probably don't get any clicks. And I just do it because I thought, oh, it's an algorithm point. The algorithm's going to like it. No, that's just an obsolete thing. Don't even worry about it. Just double down on engaging with your comments, right? And posting in your community tab instead on YouTube. So many creators are not leveraging your community tab, and it is a source of traffic. So please do that. In my opinion, video AI tools are just not there yet. And what I mean is that I don't think AI will ever be able to fully replace editors. I think that editing is an art. I really do. I think it's like painting. I think it's like drawing and sketching. AI can do photos. It can do all kinds of stuff. It's your instant graphic designer, right? But AI can never come up with original work, right? No matter what, in my opinion, editors illustrators are always going to be in demand, graphic designers, as well as artists that make music, artists that paint, all of those things, because this is, at the core of who we are creators. Okay. But definitely, I do not believe AI tools are there yet, like Opus Clips and everything. They just don't hit the mark of getting the highest converting repurposed clips, and I believe that the job still has to be done by a human editor. Now, the last thing I would say is it's okay to be vulnerable on camera about your stories. Like, you don't have to share every single detail of your life, but it is so refreshing, and you are stepping so much into your power when you are able to share your biggest failures, like your biggest lessons learned, your biggest wins, your journey, how you go up, how you go down, really, like how admitting when you were wrong about a theory or a test that you did and it didn't work out the way you wanted to. These things, sharing things, if this is your niche, like sharing what has happened in your personal relationships, if that, maybe marriage or whatever is in your specialty. As a business owner, sharing my failures, right? Sharing my revenue dips, sharing things when things don't go well with team members, just things like that. Those behind the curtains, non-highlight reel moments are what people crave, right? Because everything on social media right now is a highlight reel of like, oh, our biggest launch, our this and that, like, oh, like we're a family of 4 and we're perfect and we, relocated and all this to a new city. Like, that's all great and all, but everybody is overcoming something, going through something behind the scenes, and we might as well share, right? As long as we feel comfortable enough. But that is what sets us apart from AI, meaning us as humans, right? That is what really spikes interest and catapults a brand and creates that trust factor, are those components. So if you took a lot away from this video, what I advise you to do is download my Subscribers to Sales Blueprint. It'll be right up here. No, right here, or in the first link in the description. And if you like this video, definitely check out the video I have coming up next, all about the 18 things to do right after you upload a YouTube video before you hit publish. All right, see you on that video right here.